Every month I post a video of stocks I'm looking to buy each month as they seem appealing or something is about to happen with those stocks, such as an earnings report, any important news the company should come out with, or just because the stock is at a good price for me. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about the stocks that I've been buying this month in comparison to what I said I was going to buy and why I bought those stocks. Last week I posted this video in which I talked about 3 stocks that I would buy this month, and those stocks were, first of all, Amazon, as it is one of my favorite companies because of what they do, the diversification and potential with their AWS business, which is a company that no matter how old or how big it is, they continue growing. I have not added to Amazon yet this month, as even though the stock has been kind of volatile and dropping since that video, it is only down 1.8% since November 30th, while other stocks that I hold as well have been dropping way more and are at more attractive prices. Then I talked about Teladoc, as I have been investing in this company since June and the stock is about 30 to 40% down since then. I have to say that I understand many don't like this company, as many believe it was just a company for the pandemic, as basically everybody was at home and it was way better to go on a virtual interaction with a doctor than going to a face-to-face doctor's visit. And many believe that as the pandemic has kind of eased out, and I say kind of is out because it was getting better and better, and then the new variant appeared, still many believe that after the pandemic, this company would be worthless. But I believe that the telehealth medicine is the future, or it will have a very important place in the future. I believe Teladoc is very well positioned in the industry and has long-term potential. I do have to say that you guys know this is a spec move for me. This is for a very long-term investment, as it is expected that a US virtual curve will reach $250 billion. But this is definitely a long-term move. But this company is expected to have a CAGR of 25 to 30% in their whole revenue, as I said before. I added to this position on November 30th when the stock was around $101 per share, but now that it is below $100 and have maintained there, I'm still looking to add a little bit more for the sake of averaging down. I do have to say that I will not add massively to this stock, as it is already a big position of over 5% without the losses, and even though I see potential in this industry, I understand it is a high risk investment, and you guys know I like to be cautious with my investments. Now, in that video, I also said I wanted to add more to my Facebook position or Meta platform position this month, as with everything that they have been announcing, even though many believe it is risky, I believe it has way more potential. Many believe it is risky because Facebook is a huge company, a $917 billion company that is basically rebranding their whole business. Because as I said on my stocks to buy video, Facebook is kind of similar to Tesla in some aspects. Today, we see more and more car companies following Tesla's lead in producing electric vehicles. Yet Tesla's values is the one that has been exploding in recent years. And now we have seen companies like Google gradually announcing its own ventures into the metaverse. The similarity between Tesla and Meta platforms is that both are basically focusing their whole business, their whole company, and their whole brand to a single idea. Facebook or Meta platforms is focusing mainly on the metaverse, and Tesla on electric vehicles, even though both have other businesses. It is not like Google or Microsoft that they focus on their cloud technology business and all of their other businesses, plus now they're adding the metaverse business to their business portfolio. In comparison to Facebook, that is dedicating their whole company and transforming their whole company around the metaverse. So they now want to be seen as a metaverse platform, not a social media platform. They do believe that the advertising business will continue growing a lot, as Mark Zuckerberg believes that ads will also have a place in the metaverse world, which is something that caught my attention. For example, We also saw Bill Gates saying that the metaverse will host most of their office meetings within 2 or 3 years. Gates notes that the pandemic has already revolutionized the workplace, with more companies than ever offering flexibility for employees who want to work remotely. Those changes will only intensify in the years to come, as remote working will only pull more people into the metaverse. Within the next 2 or 3 years, I predict most virtual meetings will move from 2D cameras, image grids to the metaverse, a 3D space with digital avatars, which obviously I agree with him, and in my opinion, Facebook has kind of a lead in this movement, even though I know many companies have already been working on that before. I added more to my Facebook position this month on December 1st, when the stock was at $310 per share, and on December 2nd as well during the drop. Even though it is up right now, after I bought, I've been tracking it in case it drops below $300. Now, other than those 3 companies, I have added 2 other companies so far. First, I added to Carnival Cruise Lines on December 3rd, when the stock was around $16.98 per share, as the stock has been trading sideways, trying to recover, and then the new variant appeared, making all companies within the travel industry to drop massively because of fear of new lockdowns and more. You guys know I used to invest in both Royal Caribbean and Carnival. I first started investing in Carnival and then added Royal Caribbean, but finally decided to sell Royal Caribbean position for a profit, as my investment recovered faster than my Carnival investment. I decided to sell for a profit because I know that it is still going to take time for these companies to fully recover, but I like the industry and I always have. I'm a cruise traveler as well, which is why I started investigating these companies. I believe in the long term of these companies, and I believe in the long term they will be more than fine and growing. I don't see cruise companies or airlines companies going anywhere, and even more if they were able to surpass the pandemic. I know that the government bailed out some airlines companies, or almost every airlines company, but not cruise companies. Still, I added to Carnival and will continue holding this position for now. I also added to my Square position on December 6th, when the stock was around $174 per share. I have been tracking the stock for so long. I have been investing in this stock for about 1 or 2 years now, but have been wanting to add more to my position, but the stock got really high and the valuation really extended. And even though many believe that it is high right now, which might be, I have been taking advantage of this drop. I have an average cost of $161 per share. Have to say that, and I have said before, that below $200 is a buy for me. I don't believe it is that high, as this company continues growing and expanding year over year. It got to $170 per share, and I had to add to this position as I see nice growth and expansion. They just changed their name to Block as well, as they have more business than when they started, which they were focusing only on their sales business, which was focused on Square, and now have a crypto business, a title business, and way more, such as Cash App and more. Last stock I added to my position was Lemonade stock, ticker symbol LMND. As the stock has been dropping a lot, just like almost every single growth stock, but I'm not going to talk about growth stocks and why they have been dropping so much this year, and even more lately. I posted a video talking about that, and I'll leave it right here in case you would like to know more about that. Now, I have been investing in Lemonade since 2020, so yes, I was there when the stock went up massively to $180, and I'm still investing in it during this huge drop. I have to say that I did not invest on those high prices, as I knew it was really expensive, and I've always said that I will buy a little bit below 70, I will add a lot below 60, and now that it's below 50, it's a complete buy for me. But like with any other growth and spec move, I don't want this stock to be a huge position in my portfolio. I like to diversify, and have been adding little by little, as I have a limit with these stocks. Now, let's talk about my M1 Finance portfolio, which I just started, and I posted a video about this portfolio that I started about 3 or 4 months ago. Okay, so my current portfolio is at $907 per share. It is up $105 right now. As we can see, this is basically the graph for this portfolio. You guys know that I have a video talking more in depth about this portfolio, but what I bought this month with this portfolio have been only 6 buys. You guys know that I invest monthly in this portfolio. I add money monthly to this portfolio, and I divide that money in 3 to buy at the beginning of the month, in the middle of the month, at the end of the month, no matter what. So I bought on December 2nd, and I bought VGT, Google, VTI, Amazon, Facebook, and VOO, as this platform makes it automatic for me. So I just tell it to buy, and they buy whatever they think it's best for me. Full transparency here, I have received 3 referral bonus from 3 of you that decided to open an account with me, as I have the link down below in the description. And if you decide to open an account with that link at the moment, you and I will get $50 when you open an account and deposit money in this account. So I've been investing in this portfolio for about 4 to 5 months now, since July of 2021, and I've been investing in it. I have a video talking about this portfolio if you want to go and watch it after this video. Now, those are the stocks I have been buying this month, but it is only December 11th. But some stocks have dropped so much that I have been adding. I say some stocks have been dropping because even in very, very red days for many industries, Apple has been reaching all-time highs every week, apparently, but that is a topic for another video, as I also invest in Apple. Would like to know which stocks you have been buying this month and which one you are looking to buy for the rest of the month. I will leave you here my video on my M1 Finance portfolio that I just created. Thank you and see you next time.